Hello, what's up RBY Pokemon Challenges fam? It's Teo. I'm back for another one of these and this is just ridiculous. I just did the special moves only Machamp in Pokemon Yellow and I was rather surprised. I gotta just say, it was way better than Rhydon with special moves. Kind of makes sense, Rhydon's typing just sucks. And it was better than Chansey with physical moves. Yet again, Chansey's physical attack stats and defense are just terrible, so it makes sense. But I thought in Pokemon Yellow, the fact that Koga is basically a psychic type trainer, having to deal with more situations of opponents using psychic type moves with smart AI or flying type moves with smart AI would have made it pretty difficult. And yet we completely crushed the Elite Four. Koga was still a wall, don't get me wrong, but we first attempted Blaine, Sabrina, Giovanni, and then just proceeded to basically crush the Elite Four. I ended up slamming all my rare candies on Agatha, but we didn't really have to do anything other than that. We grinded in the Koga section, and then we slammed our rare candies. I'm interested to see Pokemon Red and Blue. Like, most people are going to say, oh yeah, Pokemon Red and Blue is going to be much easier. Definitely the Elite Four is going to be easier. We aren't going to have to deal with quite as much from some of the Elite Four members because their AI is going to cause them to just never attack Machamp due to the fact that it is a fighting type Pokemon. They're going to just spam non-damaging psychic type moves, which is kind of ridiculous. But we got to keep in mind from Rival 3 onward, we're going to be dealing with either a Kadabra or an Alakazam on the Rivals teams. That could be the kicker. That could be the one that actually results in this one becoming more difficult in Pokemon Red and Blue. I'm not sure. So I'm going to play this the same way that I played before. We have wild Pokemon on, but we are not going to battle wild Pokemon. We will catch them if we need them for, an HM Pokemon or something like that, but we're not going to battle them for experience. I'm going to keep all of my experience grinding to trainers, okay? But I am going to take maybe a few more trainers than I did last time, just on the basis that I think we'll need them. But we got all the way to the middle game on minimum battles with this one last time. So I just don't know. I don't know what I should do. But here we're just going to get started. Let's just go. So here, me and my rival is Super Saiyajin Derp, since he is in the double team tier of the channel membership. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate ya. He's the one who requested the special moves only Alakazam. So when I do that run, my player's name will be Super Saiyajin Derp in honor of him. And here I have replaced the Squirtle with Machamp. That's because a normal Machamp using physical, fighting type moves and whatnot, I decided that Venusaur would actually be the toughest matchup for it. The issue with going up against the Charizard is it can just use Rage and then you just auto win. So I don't think that's very interesting. So yeah, in a normal run, this would be the way to go, but we are going to have a super effective move against all of the potential challengers. So I think this is fine. What should we name this one? I'm just drawing up a blank on what I should name this one, though. He's gonna be savage. Could be subtle wrestling, shout out my favorite wrestler, I guess. Okay, let's just get into this properly. Let's fight Rival 1. We're going Ice Punch here all the way. Easy win. Easy win. And our moveset here is Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. Those are all available via Pokemon Crystal or Pokemon, really any of the Gen 2 games. So we can just buy them in the Goldenrod department store. And they are all legal moves. And then Fire Blast is the only legal special move from Gen 1. We're using that so that we get some nice power. Yes, we could learn Flamethrower via the Gen 2 move tutor, but I just think for the just outright power Fire Blast is the way to go. And we found a lot of spots in that last run where Fire Blast was the key, putting opponents in 2-hit KO ranges, for example. Is it great? No, because there are situations where it just misses. Suddenly you just get a string of misses and you lose, but that's kind of par for the course in any run, I think. So all right, so I am going to grab Pokeballs because we could run into a Pidgey and just catch it in order to be our fly Pokemon. But there are some differences here, obviously. Right at the beginning, we don't have to see the catch tutorial. Here, this level 3 Pidgey, I'm just going to catch it. If I can. There he goes. There he goes. Perfect. There are no pigeons in Viridian Forest in Pokemon Red and Blue, so we gotta catch there if we're gonna catch it. Okay. Here, we're just gonna try to zip through here as quick as we can. We haven't seen a wild Pokemon in here yet. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and fight this bug catcher. Now, one thing that's worth noting, right, is that I am going to put off level grinding as long as possible. This is one of the things that I don't think gets talked about enough in solo runs, is that when it comes to grinding optional battles, the later you can put it off, the more efficient that grinding becomes, and therefore, you should generally avoid any extra battles in the early game as much as possible. Now, I understand people will just knock out wild Pokemon because they're right in your way, but you should really avoid extra trainers here because they don't really add that much as you go through the game. Here we've got the Geodude. Oh, we freeze it. He has to use a full heal, and then he just, yeah, good job, Brock. He's just like, I'll full heal, and then I'll defense curl. Oh, and now we froze his Onix 2-hit KO. Yes, he uses full heals, so the freeze doesn't actually make any difference there, but it's just kind of hilarious. It makes this a guaranteed win. So now we can move on over here. Let's get up here and fight this bug catcher. Yeah. But yeah, it's just worth noting that here in the early game, like, yes, we could fight a bunch of these trainers and get more XP right now, but they're not very efficient XP for the grand scheme of the game, right? Like, if you gain 10 additional levels in the early game, it barely even translates into an extra level at the end of the game. Whereas if you start grinding later in the game, you get much more efficient XP, even if you're only knocking out 1 or 2 Pokemon on a particular opponent's team. And yeah, you end up in just overall better situations. So here, we'll just knock that one out. Here, I'm going to stick to my minimum battles route as much as possible. Especially because I already know that this Pokemon basically doesn't need the extra battles, at least until Rival 3. I think we're just golden. I will fight the gentleman on the SSAN in order to get access to an extra rare candy, but I think that's it. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Here, we'll Fire Punch on this Caterpie, Fire Punch here on this, or Metapod. Here, we don't need to do anything there. One issue, of course, is we can't get repels in this one, so we're just going to have to kind of go with what we got. But, like, a lot of people would say, oh, you should take some battles in here, you know, fight the... fight the hiker that's in here. He gives pretty decent XP. Fight the... You know, we could easily fight that Grasslass right there for extra XP. It's just that XP doesn't really translate into anything. If we're already able to win on minimum battles, there's just not really any reason to fight them. You know, I don't think we're getting any better ranges really by getting just 1 or 2 extra levels here. We pretty well crushed the early game in Pokemon Yellow at least. So I'm just kind of feeling confident that we're going to be fine for quite a while. And here again, like, I could fight all these extra random wild Pokemon. I just don't, in order to keep my stuff consistent and to make sure that we're accounting for things in a fair way. Here, Ice Punch doesn't quite knock out this Zubat, but that's fine. Here, we'll just run away from this. There we go. We have made it to the super nerd. So here, I'm just going to ice punch him. He gets frozen. Oh, I fire punched him, but it's because he's just going to get knocked out on the next turn anyway. I know somebody's like, you went fire punch. No. Oh, there I went thunder punch by mistake. Rip. Okay, that was a misclick. Oh, but we freeze the coughing. Here's thunder punch. We'll finish the job. Probably fire blast would have finished the job too, but there we go. So we get through that whole section. We no longer have to worry about all that. Here, I'm just going to heal up, and I'm going to buy some repels right here so that we have them. Here, let's just... Okay, we can get 13 repels right now, and we can also sell Pokeballs, which we don't need. TM34 we do not need. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go up to Rival 2 first. Fortunately, he starts off with an Abra that can't do anything to us. I think we'll be able to take him down. Let's try. Here, Rival 2. So here, first things first, I'm going to Ice Punch here. We're getting Sand attacked, but that is a 2-hit KO. Here, I think we just Thunder Punch here. Thunder Punch is kind of the least useful move in this fight. So that's why, in a lot of spots, Thunder Punch, I found myself just using it in the last run as just kind of a like, oh, I don't have anything better sort of situation. Neutral effectiveness and whatnot. Here, I think we Fire Blast. Oh, it's not quite a one-hitter, but Fire Punch does end it. There we go. Super Saiyajin Derp cannot stand up to the power of our savage. Oh, it makes me so happy. Here, I'm just going to Fire Punch this Caterpie. And let's Fire Punch a Weedle. There we go. Easy win. Now I think we just Ice Punch here. I prefer Ice Punch in any situation where I'm not sure if I'm going to one-shot or two-shot, because it gives me the chance to freeze. And freeze is just by far and away the best status in Gen 1. If I think I can one-shot something with Fire Blast, I will, but otherwise, you know, like here, Thunder Punch is more than enough for that Zubat, but just because we want to save the Ice Punches. Here, Thunder Punch and Ice Punch are technically the same power. We will not learn Low Kick, no. But here, Ice Punch... Let's use a Fire Blast to finish that one off. Perfect. Here we're up against an angry monkey. Let's Ice Punch it. We're out of Fire Blast, so yeah, we're best move is just what we did. I'm going to go heal up so that I have more PP. You know, we always want more PP, guys. So yeah. Up. Let's fight this Rockety boy right here. Oh, and one thing, I made a mistake. I should have caught a Paris. Oh god, I always forget. This is different in Pokemon Red and Blue. I don't get all my HM slaves super easy, so we're gonna have to rectify that. And I sold all my Pokeballs. Rip. So here, let's buy back some Pokeballs. Terrible, I say. But it's okay. We got a nugget. We're fine. So here, I'm just gonna come over here and get myself a nice little Bellsprout. I'm Thunder Punching it because I don't want to accidentally knock it out. Here. Okay, and he gets paralyzed. Perfect. Now we should just be able to easily catch that one. And we have our cut Pokemon. Perfect. Alright, so now we can fight this guy right here, where this should just be a matter of an Ice Punch. Perfect. We are outsped there. Another very important factor in this entire run is the fact that we are pretty easily outsped by things. Fire Blast does not quite one-shot there. We always have to keep in mind that Fire Blast, like one Fire Blast is not as strong as two punches, right? So if Fire Blast isn't one-shotting, then the solution is just use the punches twice. You know, standard stuff. Here we can just, I think, spam Ice Punch on this oddish lass, and she will, you know, this odd girl just hanging out by Bill's house. We can pretty easily take her down. Cool. And here we can just go ahead and talk Okay, here. Let's see. Nice. I did not get an escape rope, did I? So I can't even do that. That's fine. We're not saving really all that much time by escape roping anyway. Alright, so last time, Innocent Bystander, I was a little nervous about him. He turned out not to be anything in that last run, but it was close. So, gotta just note that it was close. He disables Thunder Punch, he misses Hypnosis, misses Disable, there we go. So we do beat him again. If he just goes hard on Confusion, we do lose there though. Here, we can heal up. Let's go ahead and get into Misty's gym. Starting with this junior trainer. I'm not super scared of Peck. Thunder Punch is an easy 2-hit KO there. Nice. I'm going to save the game and take on Misty. Let's go. Let's go, Misty. Come on. Come on. Here's Thunder Punch. And we paralyze it, so it's a 2-hit KO there. Thunder Punch here. We get the critical hit. Bubble Beam doesn't do enough, and we easily destroy Misty. That was a cakewalk. Come on. Come on, Misty. That was supposed to be difficult. Oh man, I'm just trash talking. Because I know that she knows that we know that Misty doesn't stand up to anything. Okay, let's get away from that cat there. And here we go. I think we can spam Thunder Punch on these Pidgeys since it's super effective and it's just going to one-shot anyway. And same here, I'm just going to use Thunder Punch because Ice Punch we'd much rather save for situations where we need freezes. Let's go for a Fire Blast here. It does one-shot. Let's see, just a second. Okay. Just double checking. Sometimes I forget to set my Spotify correctly and I end up not on the copyright free music. So I wanted to just double check. I was like, I don't recognize this song, but it is still copyright free. Perfect. Okay, don't need that. We do need something that can dig though. Okay, I can get a Great Ball on here. I'm gonna catch myself a Diglett. Gonna catch me a Diglett, guys. Okay, so here, I don't think we need optional battles, but we're gonna see how rival number 3 goes. If we start getting wrecked, then we'll start taking optional battles. So for now, the only optional battle I'm gonna take is this old man right here. This old man, he played one, you know. And apparently critical hit to one-shot his dog. Oh, we get burned. Jerk. No. But we do get the rare candy there. I don't have anything to heal a burn other than the full restore. I don't want to use a full restore right here, do I? I don't know. Maybe I just have to go with it. Here, let's try to beat Rival 3 while burned. Okay, first off, on his big pigeon, we're just gonna Ice Punch it to death. We're going to Fire Blast on the Raticate. Easy win there. We're going to Ice Punch here. He goes Teleport. Oh, and there we get the freeze finally. Okay, so we knock that one out, and then Ice Punch. He growls. And we win. Oh, that was stupid. Even burned, we just completely destroyed Rival 3. Don't get me wrong, though. That Kadabra is a little bit scary. And the other reason why I put this team to be the Bulbasaur team is because I want him to have a... whatchamacall. I want him to have a Gyarados. Gyarados is scary, to me at least. Here, I want to save the game very quickly in case I miss my Great Ball here. So let's see if we can catch this one. Nope, we failed to catch that one. Sorry, I just want to catch a Diglett in a Great Ball. Nope, did not get it. Oh man, our Great Ball keeps failing. Nope, we did not catch that Diglett. These Diglets are being jerks by not getting in the ball. Just get in the ball, man. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we can just teach this Diglett to dig. Hey, Diglett, dig. There we go. Perfect. It all works out. No problem. And here we need to teach cut to our Bellsprouts. Diglett can't cut in Pokemon Red and Blue. It was added in Pokemon Yellow. Kind of interesting. Little tidbit there. Okay, so there we go. We open the path here to Lieutenant Surge. We've already healed up, so let's get into this fight here. So Lieutenant Surge time. I'm going to Fire Blast on this one. And then, oops, didn't mean to use Thunder Punch. Oh, rip. That was bad. Let's Fire Blast on this Pikachu. Cool. We level up. Thunder Shock. He X speeds. Ah, man, come on. We get beaten on the first attempt by good old Surgy boy. Here, let's go Ice Punch first. Oh, we get the freeze. Now I can just do this Thunder Punch thing to knock this one out. Cool. Ice Punch here. We get paralyzed, but I think this is fine. Here, I mean, we're kind of in the same boat. And he Thunderbolts to knock me out with a crit. Oh, we're having so much trouble here on Lieutenant Surge. No! The fact that he has 3 Pokemon kind of makes this harder. Okay, we knocked that one out after a couple of, whatchamacalls. Okay, he misses a Thunder Wave. That was very impressive. Here, Ice Punch, kind of doing its thing. Fire Blast finishes it. There we go. Okay, so a couple resets there. We had a couple resets trying to get our wild Pokemon as well. Keep in mind that we haven't actually taken any optional battles. This is a byproduct of my battles counter being made for Pokemon Yellow. So don't worry about that. Oh, I could have dug from there. I'm so used to Pokemon Yellow, where you can't escape rope or dig out of the fan club, the Pokemon fan club house. But yeah, so we're staying on minimum battles at this point. We're basically right on par with where we were in Pokemon Yellow. Not that that's all that surprising, because I mean, we're basically just in the same boat of like, hey, look, I has super OP Pokemon. Here, okay, let's go Fire Blast, since I know Fire Blast will do the job. Okay, we get the burn there, so that one goes down. Fire Blast there is an easy one-hitter. Fire Blast there, also an easy one-hit KO. Cool. Here, let's fight this guy now, where this guy, I think, just deserves a Fire Punch. How about another Fire Punch? And now on the Venonat, let's give it a Fire Blast. Yes. Oh, man. So here, I am going to heal up right here, just so that I have all the PP as I go into the rock tunnel here. Grab a super potion. And here, let's make sure that we have our repels. Perfect. Don't need any wild Pokemon popping up here. Okay, so here, this one, we can Ice Punch on the Cubone. Easy one-shot. We're going to Thunder Punch here on the Slowpoke. We got a critical hit one-shot that time. That was nice. Here, second Slowpoke trainer. Thunder Punch. Oh, we get another crit, so we didn't even have to get hit. That was stupid. Okay, here, I'm going to stick with Fire Blast, because I know it will guarantee the one-hit KO there. And now, Oops. I want to repel. Yes. Here, I'm just saving for routing. Cool. Okay, so our repel wears off, but we have made it to the rock tunnel hiker. There we go. Rock tunnel boy. Ice punch. Ice punch. And how about you get an ice punch? Nice. So here, I mean, we're basically right on par with where we were in Pokemon Yellow. I'm not necessarily the fastest runner by any means. You know, I know a lot of guys who could absolutely wipe the floor with me when it comes to just speed. Oh, that was nice. And here, easy. Easy, easy. Oh, God. This has just been too easy, guys. But we're about to hit some tough spots. I think one of the tougher spots is going to be right here against Rival 4. I'm going to try him one time. Let's just see how Rival 4 goes. Here. So, Ice Punch here makes too much sense. He has Sand Attacked me twice. I do not think we win this fight at this point. Thunder Punch here does not even one-shot the Gyarados. Growlithe comes out. I think we just stay with Ice Punch here, but like look at this. Just miss over and over again. And now I don't see any way we beat Kadabra. No. That's not happening, guys. Just saying. That was bad. So already we found a spot that's very different between the versions. We just went in there and completely destroyed that fight in the previous run. Okay, here. There we go. We beat up that last. That was no problem. We're gonna go fight Erica. She was easy in the last run. So I'm hoping that will continue to be the case. Okay, we get the elixir there. Excuse me, sorry. Had to scratch my nose. End of speed run, I had to scratch my nose. Oh, this is why I don't speed run. You know, just completely sabotage your run because you get an itch. Oh no, my run is over. You know, just my opinion on speedruns. I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, nobody ever lost a speedrun to scratching their nose. Maybe. I don't know. Somebody just sneezes and loses a world record. You know. Just saying. I'm willing to bet that it has happened in the history of speedrunning. That some guy was like, you know, I have to itch my nose, and that itch caused him to lose by like, you know, 5 frames. He was like, no, my world is ended because I scratched my nose that one time. Sorry. To me, it's hilarious. I'm sure everybody else is like, stop picking on speedrunners. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Anything where scratching your nose can cause you to have to reset and restart. Not into it personally. Sorry. Here, Fire Blast. Easy one-hitter. Nice. Here, let's save the game. Let's take on Erica. Okay, so here she is in all her glory. I'm going Ice Punch here. Oh, Razor Leaf. We got wrecked there. Oh, the Victory Bell with the Razor Leaf. Kind of a savage here. Okay, let's see how much damage we do with Fire Blast here. If we can even move. Oh, God. Okay, we get poisoned, which is just terrible. We freeze this one, though. Okay. And now... yeah, we're getting wrecked because, yeah. Okay, I think we need some freezes here if we're going to get through Erica. Oh, God. Oh, God. Guys, I think we have found the point where Pokemon Red and Blue is actually harder than Pokemon Yellow. The Erica fight, actually kind of hard here, at least for this Pokemon. I'm going to fight extra battles. I'm not going to sit here and just grind like crazy because we know that we're going to have to get the extra XP somewhere anyway. At some point, we certainly didn't beat Pokemon Yellow on minimum battles, so I think this is a perfectly reasonable spot. We've got a bunch of grass-type trainers that have, you know, mid-stage evolutions here. We have super effective moves to use against them, so I think this just makes sense. Here, let's just keep... Come on, can you wake up? Can you wake up, buddy? Oh man, we took so much damage there. Okay, so here I'm just gonna heal up. We still have the, like, Ice Punch and whatnot. Here, let's get over here. The Bulbasaur girl. She can growl all she wants. We do not care for your growling, because we are punching you with ice. Here, let's stick with our ice punchiness here. Nice one shot. Nice one shot. Nice one shot. Nice one shot. Ooh, not a nice one shot. We missed the range. No. Come on. Come on. Here, I'll just do a fire punch to finish that one off. Cool. We'll fight this one as well. Here. Okay, so here we gained some extra XP there. Cool. Before I fight Sabrina again, I'm gonna do the Rocket Game Corner section as well. But I mean, it's worth noting, like, fighting those trainers at least is better XP yields than we would get, like, later on in the, or sorry, earlier on in the run. So that's why I didn't spend so much time on fighting other things. Here, I think we Fire Blast on the Raticate, easy win. Ice Punch here should be an easy win, perfect. Here, let's press that button. You know, we're pushing Giovanni's buttons here. You know, he likes to push my buttons by using those guard specs. I've only had one run ever where I was really upset at him for using guard specs, and that was the Golbat run, where I needed to get Screech on him in order to win, and he just kept guard specking like crazy. I was like, you jerk. Okay, so here we beat that Rocket. Oops, we have to talk to him in this version in order to get him to drop the lift key. Here we can get the rare candy, nice. Here we'll avoid any of these extra rockets for now, but this is another spot that's very different in Pokemon Red and Blue versus Pokemon Yellow, of course, is we don't have Jesse and James, we have two random Rocket Grunts standing outside of Giovanni's office here. Oh, I went upstairs, rip. Here, I'm going to reset here, because that was not where I intended to go. I don't want to fight that fight if I don't have to. Let's fight this guy instead. So here, I think we Fire Blast there. We obviously Ice Punch on the Sandshrew. And now I'm going back to Fire Blast for Arbok. We do get the burn, so he's at least taking damage while he's got us wrapped. So we do win. Easy. Nice. Let's fight this Rocket now. He's got this Sandshrew and Sandslash and an Ekans. So we should be able to get through this pretty fine. Yeah, look at that. One shot. Okay. So here, let's take on Giovanni. Let's just fight this, where I think we just go Ice Punch, one shot. Ice Punch should be another one shot. We're going Fire Blast here on the Kangaskhan, and we missed. Are you kidding me? Here, we're going Ice Punch on Kangaskhan, and we get the freeze. So nice. There we go. No problem. We win. We win. Here, now let's go ahead and get the Sylph Scope. I'm going to dig on out of here. I'm going to heal up. And now we have to either beat Erica or we have to beat rival number 4. So I'm going to try Erica first again. And you might be saying there's one more trainer in here. That trainer only has 2 Bellsprouts, so it's not great XP yield. That's why I skip that trainer typically when I come here and grind. So yeah, let's see Erica here. Fire Blast. Oh, we're still too slow to outspeed the Victory Bell. We've got 50 speed. Oh, it's a speed tie. What is this? Oh, we're getting wrecked. I'm resetting right there. We are in a speed tie with this victory bell. Let's just see. Can we actually get the range to outspeed here one time? Fire Blast finishes that one off. Ice Punch. Okay, fortunately, we don't get too much, but we are poisoned here. Okay, Ice Punch there. Ice Punch. Okay, Pedal Dance. Fire Blast should end it as long as it actually hits. There we go. We will not learn Focus Energy, no. Okay, we have beaten Erica, so that's a small victory. We will just use an antidote so that we don't faint on the way out of here and scar your eyeballs with the constant flashing. Okay, so here we can go right here. I'm also going to use the bicycle. And here, let's just get into Saffron. And we already know we're going to need extra battles. Why don't we just go take on the Fighting Dojo? That's my thought right now. Let's just do this. Let's just come up here and beat up some fighting boys. Okay, it's an easy two-hitter. Mankey, Fire Blast. Doesn't quite one-shot it, but he is burned, so he is going down. Okay, this one is going to be a two-hitter with Fire Blast, but not too bad. Do I have any potions? Yes, I do. Let's save right here. Let's fight this guy, against whom I think I can just Ice Punch and win. Cool. We're just beating up on our little bros here. So nice. Easy win. Get to level 37. Here, let's slam the super potion that's in the bag. Here. We got this Mankey boy going here. Or Primeape. Here he goes for the focus energy, so we obviously win at that point. Whenever they focus energy, we're like, ha 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 ha, you don't know how to play Pokemon, do you? Here, this is a two-hitter on the monkey. Okay. And then here, oh, we're out of, whatchamacall, Ice Punch. It's okay, Fire Punch does the job there. I'm gonna go heal up before I take on the Dojo Master very quickly. But again, like, these are far more efficient XP grinding spots than, say, like, you know, just fighting randos. You know, they all have evolved Pokemon here. Come on, Fire Blast. We did burn him, and we knocked that one out. Cool. We're up to level 38 now. And here, Thunder Punch finishes the job. Perfect. So we get a Hitmonlee. It can use Strength later. Here, let's go back now. Let's now try to fight against Rival 4. If this isn't really working, then we will go and fight some random, like, hikers and whatnot, because Ice Punch will do enough to get through them, I think. So here, let's try. First things first, we now outspeed the Pidgeotto, so that's an easy one-hitter. Thunder Punch, easy one-hitter. Oh, did not mean to use Fire Punch there, but it still did decent damage. We're going Ice Punch the whole way on this Kadabra. Two-hit KO, nice. And Ice Punch, not quite a one-hitter. We could have just Fire Blasted and taken that one down, but yeah, we now win. That was not too bad. Keep in mind, though, that Rival 5 is going to be terrible in this one, so I do not regret taking some optional battles up to this point. Here against these Ghastlies, I think we Fire Blast. It's not a one-hitter, even at level 39 here. Okay. Get a couple Nightshades. I don't think this is a spot where we really want to level grind. A, these Ghastlies actually don't give great XP yields. And B, they have a much higher chance of getting lucky and knocking us out, because they can do, you know, Confuse Ray, shenanigans, and whatnot. So
Here are these level 24 Ghastlies now. Okay, we get the burn on that first Ghastly there. Okay, now this one, Fire Blast and Thunder Punch. It's a 2-hit KO on those Ghastlies. Okay, so now we're going to fight Ghosty Marowak here. I'm obviously going Ice Punch, and it's a 1-hit KO. Cool. Let's get up here to the top of the tower where we can fight the 3 required rockets in this version. I think Thunder Punch is fine for this fight. It's super effective. And, you know, even if it doesn't one-shot, it will 2-shot there on the Golbat. Nice. Here. Let's go ahead and take on this Coughing. Drowsy, I'm going to go Fire Blast. Here, Thunder Punch should finish it off from there. Cool. It does. Here, last Rocket Grunt. Ice Punch should be fine for the Zubat. Now, Rattata, I think we Fire Blast. Same for Raticate, I think we're going Fire Blast. Nice, and Ice Punch. Perfect, perfect. So we easily win those 3 fights. The game counts more optional battles because those fights aren't in Pokemon Yellow, so just keep that in mind. You know, we've got like 3 battles, I think, at least, that are not actually battles. But yeah. Now we have another crossroads, because in Koga's gym, the only trainers to fight are the 2 jugglers, right? We have to fight them before we can even get to the tamers that we have a better chance against. Here in the Rocket Silphco, against these Rockets, we have to deal with the fact that, you know, we're not just going to be very great against a lot of them, and a lot of them don't give great XP here either. I'm gonna try Rival 5 once, just to see what the situation kind of looks like. We're mostly just testing this out, though. This is not like a serious, like, I think I'm gonna beat him attempt. This is just seeing how we're doing sort of attempt. So here's the Pidgeot, first and foremost. Obviously, we go Ice Punch here. And he's only gonna Wing Attack here, isn't he? And this is a 3-hit KO at this point at level 40. Gyarados is just faster than us and it wrecks us. So we clearly need more battles at this point. That is the answer. So here I'm going to start by fighting this scientist right here. I think Fire Blast is the play. Oh, he goes Light Screen. Okay, but we do knock that one out. Cool. Fire Blast here on Weezing. It's looking like a 2-hit KO with Fire Blast, but we ran out of PP. So I need to PP up on Fire Blast first and foremost. We want more PP. And here, let's just see. Do I have an antidote? Yes, I do. Perfect. We also have a Hyper Potion. So I'm going to use that right now. Let's get up here. Let's fight this guy. I know he has a Hypno, but maybe we can get through him. Here, Fire Blast. There. We burn the Raticate. Here, Ice Punch, I think, is the only logical play against the Hypno. We're hoping for the Freeze. Or for him to be dumb like that and not actually, you know, use the best moves against us. But then he Quick Attacks and we lose. Kind of a savage, this guy. Okay, we get the range that time to knock out the first Raticate. We get a Headbutt. And now it's frozen. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Fire Blast there. Easy win. Easy win. Let's go upstairs now to the 9th floor. Let's see if we can unlock the healing room here. If we can, then we can start grinding more here. So here, first things first. I think Thunder Punch is fine here against the Golbat. No problem. Drowsy comes out. I'm going Ice Punch the whole way here. Oh, we get put to sleep and then disabled. Okay, so we do manage to get through that one, though. We're up to level 42. And then Confusion finishes us. We're not at full health going into this fight, of course, which is why I'm trying to get to the healing room. Thunder Punch and Thunder Punch. Okay. Ice Punch. Ice Punch. Ice Punch. Okay. Ice Punch. He disables Ice Punch. Jerk. And Confusion wrecks us. We need to, like, freeze that Hypno is what we need. Here, I mean, I should just be Ice Punching the whole way. Shouldn't even be messing around. Okay. Okay, he disables, he headbutts. He headbutts. Ah, man. Yeah, see, that doesn't really work. So here I'm just going to fight some other trainers while I can. That's an easy one-hitter. One-hitter. Two-hitter, but he gets frozen. Nice. And easy one-hitter. Cool. Here I'm just taking on other trainers while I can. Get poisoned there. Okay. Golbat. Looks like a 2-hit KO. Coughing. Looks like another 2-hitter. We'll Fire Punch now. Okay. Here, I'm going to dig out of here. Go heal up. There we go. So, I mean, you might be saying, okay, well then in this case, let's just go and try Koga's gym. Let's just go try it. But we can already see, like, a Hypno and a Drowsy are pretty tough for this Machamp. Here, we'll just run away from that. That's standard. Like I said, I'm not going to fight wild Pokemon. The only one I ever fight is the Ghost Marowak, because it is absolutely and completely required to progress in the game without the Pokédoll glitch. Okay, so we grab the Max Elixir there. And here I'm just going up here to grab another PP up. We'll throw that into Fire Blast. Okay, there's the PP up. So here we can throw the PP up into Fire Blast. Okay, so let's just see here against Koga. But more specifically here against Koga's gym. But here, I'll save right here. I'm also going to, at this point, box a bunch of Pokemon. Because if we do end up blackout grinding, I'd rather just not have all these Pokemon in the team having to get fainted too. It wastes a lot of time. So here, let's just try this first Juggler. Let's see how he goes. We're all the way at level 42 at this point. Fire Blast. So this one's like a 2-hitter with Fire Blast. Same for this one, like a 2-hit KO with Fire Blast. Now here against Kadabra, we freeze it. Oh, that was stupid. Fire Blast should just finish that one off. And here, we're at level 43, but he's frozen, so we actually easily win that. Okay, I'm gonna fight this Tamer as well. We can just go Fire Blast here. And how about a Fire Punch to finish that one off? An Ice Punch here on the Sand Slash seems like the best play. We do not one-shot though. Okay, come on. There we go. We do manage to win that fight. I fight that guy because he's got 3 fully evolved Pokemon that give good XP, basically. Same for this guy right here. He's gonna have 2 Pokemon, but same situation. They're gonna give really good XP. We get poisoned. That kind of sucks. Here, let's see if Fire Blast does the job. Oh, it just doesn't. Just doesn't. So here we're not going to learn Seismic Toss, obviously. Sorry for the flashing lights, guys, in advance. There we go. Get healed up. Okay. So we're getting very close to Koga. Those are the only trainers I want to really fight in here. The other ones don't give great XP. We have to fight this Juggler, though. So let's just see how he goes. So here, Ice Punch. Ice Punch. I think Ice Punch is really the only play here. Okay, Ice Punch. Come on. Nope. Not that first one. So on the Drowsy, I kind of made a mistake. I should go Fire Blast, I think. here's the maximum amount of damage that we can do. We do knock that one out. Fire Blast, Fire Blast, and we do win this time. Okay. So it's time to take on Koga. Let's just see how this fight goes. So he's different obviously here where he's leading off with coughing. He uses Sludge to poison me with the first Pokemon. We burn this Muck. Okay, he disables Fire Blast, but that's okay because we were already out of PP anyway. We knock that one out. And we freeze the Wheezing. Get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked. After all the time that I spent trying to freeze him in the last fight in Pokemon Yellow, that's actually amazing. Like, we only won because of the freeze, granted, but yeah, I'll take it. So here, I'm going to take out the whole team for a minute because we are going to go over to the Safari Zone here. Let's get the stuff that we need. And obviously we're going to get a Surf Pokemon pretty easily from the Safari Zone here. We can technically go down to Blaine. We could just get a Vaporeon and have an easy time going to Blaine here. But let's see if that actually turns out to be something that we want to do. Okay. Like, the logic for going to Blaine is that if we can beat him, we get the badge boost in special. And with higher special, of course, we're going to be more survivable against the typings that are likely to knock us out. So there is an advantage there. Okay, so we get the gold teeth. We get the... I have no room for your fabulous prize. What? Throw TM24 on the ground. Trash. Garbage. TM24. Nobody ever learned TM24. Come on. Let's go over here. Let's put some things into the PC that we don't need. We don't need the Dome Fossil. We don't need the SS ticket. We already know Cut. We already know Fly. Lift Key is no longer necessary. Oops, I stored the bicycle by mistake. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Still need the card key because we have not completed that section of the game. Okay, so we'll just take out the bicycle and there we go. Here, I'm going to just reorganize very quickly. There we go. Cool. So here, Warden, we can give him his teeth. And here, let's go ahead and teach Hitmonlee to be a strengthy boy. And there we go. We get that rare candy. So we've got the extra rare candy going. First things first, I'm going to go back and try rival number 5. And in this section here, I'm once again going to box all of my Pokemon. I think this is the way to go. Just because this way I can black out on Rival 5 pretty easily. If I turn out to not really even have a shot here, at least I can get experience from maybe the first 2 Pokemon or something like that. First things first though, I'm actually going to go up to the healing room again. I'm going to go fight that section and just see if I can get through, because then we have the healing room and I think that's just solid. So here, Ice Punch, not quite a one-shot here on this Golbat at level 45. Here, I am going to go Fire Blast here. Oh, we get put to sleep. Jerk. Here, I think a punch will just finish him off there. Fire Blast, Fire Blast. We get the burn, and he does go down. Okay, cool. So we get access to the healing room. We can grab a max potion. Here, let's fight this scientist here. Just because we can. Here. Okay. Magneton comes out. Thundershock. Not too scary. Cool. Okay, so one last heal here. Then I'll go try Rival 5. And then let's just see from there how we do. Okay. But if he's not happening, then we'll grind some more. Well, we'll go to Blaine first, and then if it's not happening, we'll grind some more. So first things first here, I'm going to Ice Punch here. Pidgeot is fast, is one thing that doesn't get talked about enough, but it is a very fast Pokemon. So here we're beating the Gyarados, that's fine. Here I think we'll get through the Growlithe just fine because it's not very strong, but now Alakazam is gonna just destroy us there because it only knows Psybeam and Confusion. It's only gonna use one of the two. So yeah, this is not a spot that's actually very forgiving to a Machamp. And this is why I actually think this is harder in this version for Machamp than in Pokemon Yellow. Because he only has a Kadabra. So it's much easier to outspeed, and he doesn't have the Pidgeot leading off, which means that, again, like Sandshrew, or Sandslash, sorry, is rather easy to outspeed. So yet again, that kind of puts us in a situation where, like, you know, we want to just, you know, get the easy win there, but there's not really an easy win to be had in that spot. So here I'm going to evolve my Eevee to Vaporeon. Perfect. And here we're going to just teach old Eevee boy, Vaporeon boy, to surf. But yeah. So I actually think this is harder in this version, which is one of the reasons why I'm making this the actual race. Because I think Alakazam is gonna struggle. Let's be real. Alakazam's going to struggle. I think if it has any shot, it's gonna be here in Pokemon Red and Blue, where it actually has a shot just because some of the teams are worse. And it doesn't have to worry as much about the Alakazams because they're not going to want to attack. They're going to want to do like recover and, you know, disable and things like that because smart AI, you know. I think that's a big reason actually why they redid the teams and the moveset of like Alakazam and Pokemon Yellow, excuse me, is because of the fact that it was so easy to get into some fights in this version where you would cheese your opponent. Specifically with an Alakazam. Oops. Sorry, I lost my headset there. Okay, so let's just keep this going here. We don't need a lot in here. We just basically need that. We don't need to read the books. Somebody should make a run where you have to read all the books inside of the Pokemon Mansion. You have to read them out loud as quickly as possible. Somebody's like speed reading here. That would be hilarious. The ultimate speed run. You thought it was a challenge to just play the game quickly. Shame on you. Okay. Here. We're just going to get to Blaine as quickly as possible. Okay, here. DVs exist, yes. And Tombstoner. I wish we could learn Tombstoner here. Would be the perfect move for Machamp, but alas. Alright, so Blaine time. Blaney boy, let's go. I'm gonna Ice Punch on his dog. he super potions, and now he gets frozen. So it doesn't matter how many super potions he uses, he's just lost. Okay, we get a badge boost here in speed, so that's nice. We're still too slow here against Rapidash, though. And it's just using Fire Spin over and over again. No, come on. Okay, now he growls. So now we are faster. But he Fire Spins me again. Oh, and we leveled up here. And Ember's more than enough to knock us out at that point. Let's try round 2. Round 2, Blaine. Okay, we once again freeze his dog. We get stomped this time. He's using some super potions. I mean, Fire Spin itself isn't that bad, but the fact that he has more Pokemon is kind of bad. Growl at me. Oh, here we freeze the Rapidash. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Yes. He misses takedown. Now he hits takedown. Now we're out of PP for our moves. We do paralyze here, and we do knock him out. Okay, so we get the badge boost in special. We've already got a badge boost in speed. Now we have special as well. Nothing in Blaine's gym is actually very good for level grinding. Again, he kind of has bad trainers all around him. So that's the gym. That gym and yeah, like that's one of the gyms where I generally won't do any sort of level grinding if I can help it. It's just generally not worth it. Okay, so here let's give another attempt at Rival 5. Let's just see how he goes. But I mean, we have to get through this section. So we're just grinding until we get through this section no matter what. Here, Ice Punch. It's going to be a 2-hit KO there, but we do get that one down. Thunder Punch, not quite enough. Here, I'll just Fire Punch for the memes. Ice Punch. We're once again just trying to freeze his dog. We survive barely against Alakazam, but that's clearly not working. So we're going to have to grind more levels. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to first off fly back to Fuchsia. I think there are better trainers to level grind against here in this area. In fact, do you know where the best trainers are to level grind is? We should go over here, yeah. Because we can fight all these watery boys over here. I forget which is which. Let's fight. See if this is Magikarp guy. It is not, thank God, okay. I always forget which one is Magikarp guy on this platform. I'm glad I didn't fight Magikarp guy by accident. Okay, but here the Thunder Punch, clearly pretty good against these water types, especially with our level advantage. So here that's a 2-hitter, Tentacruel. We get the 2-hitter as well. But yeah, these are giving very good XP, much better than what we would get in the Silphco building. So yeah, I think this is the way to go, guys. 100%. Here we can fight this guy. Oh, look at his clams. Okay. We're running out of PP and Thunder Punch, so I'm going to just Ether. Here, let's fight this guy now. Okay, Thunder Punch. It's looking like a 2-hit KO here on this Sea King. Okay, Goldeen, easy one-shot, cool. So here, let's surf on down to this boyo with his Starmie. Here, easy 2-hit KO there, nice. Here, let's fight this guy now, Poliwhirl time. Easy one-hitter. Okay, I take out the Tentacool. Here, we'll just Fire Punch to knock that one out, cool. Here... Staryu gets Thunder Punched, nice. We're up to level 50 now. Have I missed any trainers over here is the question. I'm just gonna max Repel really quickly. Okay, so nobody over there. Okay. We're down to 1 PP, so let's just heal up here very quickly. Here we can surf on over. Let's go fight some more swimmers here. Thunder Punch. Like, these are just so efficient because we have so many easy one-hit KOs here. Obviously, it's just a good grinding spot for us with these, like, Sea Kings and whatnot. Here, Shelder. Nice. Shelder. Nice. Cloyster. Nice. There we go. Okay, we don't really care about platform guy. Staryu, easy one hitter. Okay, we're up to level 51 now. Okay. Here's Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch. Nice. Okay. So here, let's go ahead and fly back to Saffron now. Let's just see how we're doing. We're up to 89 speed. I'm still not sure we outspeed though. So we're probably taking a wing attack no matter what, and then Alakazam is still just wrecking us, I think. That's my prediction. Here, let's save. In fact, sorry, I need to dig out of here. Let's put all these Pokemon into the PC so that we can at least have the potential to black out here. Okay. Okay, here, let's get back up in here now. So, let's go back to the 5th floor. Now, another thing, I'm not using any rare candies until the league. It was the same in the last run. So, yeah. That I think is just logical, not to use rare candies till the league. Here, Ice Punch, we do outspeed now. We just don't one-shot. Thunder Punch there is enough. Here we can just, once again, Ice Punch on the dog. We do get a badge boost, which allows us to we're in a speed tie. But we do win. Okay. Fire Blast? Oh, we got him. Oh, that was so close too. Oh my god. Here, I'm gonna go heal. I don't remember if I fought that guy and beat him or not, so I'm gonna go this route. So here, let's just go heal up very quickly. Now the other question is, we have kind of an issue here against Sabrina, I think. I'm going to test this out. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to beat the required rocket in front of Giovanni, just because this makes, we have to beat him. Ice Punch there, easy. We'll stick with the Ice Punch here on Drowsy. It uses Psychic, it gives us a special drop, but we do get through. Ice Punch, no problem. Okay. So that guy is required. Okay, I did fight that guy. I just couldn't remember if I had beaten him or not. I remember fighting him. I just didn't remember if I had beat him or not. Okay, but now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to save the game here as I fight Giovanni. And then I'm going to immediately go and try Sabrina. Okay, without saving at that point. With the idea being pretty simple. If Sabrina is hard, which I expect her to be, then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to start clearing this area out. So here, let's just do a couple Ice Punches, no problem. Here, how about a Fire Blast for you? Not quite a one-hitter, a two-hit KO. Rhyhorn, easy one-hitter there. And against Nidoqueen, we've got the super effective Ice Punch. So easy, easy win. Okay, so we have effectively cleared out this section. But before I go all like, yay, on to Sabrina, we're going to test out Sabrina. We're going to see how she actually goes. Because if she's looking completely impossible, then we're going to reset, come back here, and get ourselves access to more trainers to grind against, right? This is the strategy, clearly. Okay, so Sabrina time. Let's just see how this fight goes. Here she leads off with Kadabra, which we do not outspeed. And we're getting hit by Psybeam right away. And this one is not even a two-hit KO. So I think we have found the answer, which is that we need more XP. Giovanni, not an issue. We can beat Giovanni any day of the week, any time that we choose. But we need more XP if we're going to beat Sabrina. And since all these trainers are going to disappear once we beat Giovanni, I think this is just the best play. Is to come back up here and just say, okay, all these rockets, they are cannon fodder for me so that I can gain just as many extra levels as possible before we go into the Sabrina fight. We clearly need more speed. And if it's that rough against the Kadabra, keep in mind, the Kadabra is the first Pokemon out. We still have to get through, whatchamacall, Mr. Mime. We have to get through, you know, she's just got a big team behind it, you know, and Alakazam is going to be the hardest by far, so it's just logical, right, that we have to try to get more levels so that we can get through that one. And this is the wall that I think Alakazam needs in order to catch up. So, yeah. Let's go Fire Blast there. Easy one-hitter. Cool. Ice Punch. Ice Punch is going to be like a two-hitter here on Weezing. Magnemite. Cool. Okay, we've obviously already fought the next guy down there. Here. Let's just stick with the Ice Punch here. Machoke. It's a two-hit KO. Okay. Okay, here, this guy, he's got the bats. Here, I think we just go Thunder Punch here. I think it's fine. Nice, nice. But yeah, I just think this is where Alakazam at least gets a chance to catch up here. Here, we'll Fire Punch on that Voltorb because we can. We're already out of Fire Blast, so this is the way to go. You know, no Steel type yet, so Fire Punch isn't actually super effective there, but you know. So here, let's heal first, very quickly. Here we can fight this guy. Ice Punch. Oops, let's go Fire Punch, because we can. Coughing, nice. Okay, this guy, he's got the Machoke, which I think just a couple Ice Punches does the job there, yes. Okay, we've already fought those guys, so here, this one. Ice Punch, Ice Punch against the old Cubone guy. This guy now, here I still think just sticking with the same strategy is fine. Here, Thunder Punch, just to knock that one out easily. I believe this guy has the Sandshrew Sand Slash, yes. Easy win, cool. So we're up to level 55 now. Here's a Scientist against whom I think a Fire Blast to lead. And he's got the Muck, so there we go. Okay, so we've beaten everything there. Let's go down to the second floor. I'm kind of avoiding trainers that I know don't have good teams. That I expect to just be way too little XP for the effort. You know, at least these ones have evolved Pokemon, for example, right? Here, this guy I know has a Magneton on his team, so I will fight him. Here, Fire Punch should be enough there. And a couple Fire Punches on the Magneton does the job, cool. Forget what this guy has. Thunder. Okay, yeah, that guy sucks. I shouldn't have fought that guy. Here, this guy now, he does have a decent team from my memory. Okay, easy win there. Fire Punch. There are two Weezings on his team, so yeah, he's not trash. Okay. There is another guy up on the top floor, but he sucks. He's just terrible. So now I feel pretty good about just beating Giovanni. Same for this other guy over here. He just has unevolved Pokemon, so he's not really worth it. And then we may just end up going and grinding on Cycling Road and grinding more water Pokemon. So yeah, here, let's fight Giovanni. So round 2 against Giovanni here. I'm gonna go Fire Blast here. Come on, actually hit. There we go. Kangaskhan gets hit. Nice. Ice Punch here. And the second Ice Punch. And the third Ice Punch. There we go. There we go. Nice. So let's get on out of here now. We got way more XP now. We're up to level 56, is that? Yeah. So here, I'm gonna heal first. Now I'm going to ride my bicycle right over here. Let's see how we do. If we lose to Sabrina, then I think we start grinding elsewhere. So here, we'll save the game now and fight her. And first things first, we outspeed Kadabra. Ice Punch looks like a 2-hitter with that critical hit. Here, let's go Fire Blast. Okay, we get the 1-hitter there. We get the 1-hitter there. Now we get Psy-Waved. I think we need a freeze here. Psybeam, we do survive. He goes Reflect. Oh, we beat Sabrina. Are you kidding me? Sabrina, you absolute dummy. Oops. There we go. Okay, well, we have beaten Sabrina, which means now we can just go to Giovanni. So here, I mean, we just withdraw our team. Oh God. So we did at least lose time because we're at 1:14 right now. If we get to sub 2 hour in this version though, I'm gonna just lose my mind because I expected this to be harder. And yeah, Sabrina turned out to just give us everything we needed when we got to the Alakazam. So here, Ice Punch, easy win. Here we can fight this black belt where I think we're just Fire Blasting. Oh, look at that. It's not a 1-hitter. Okay. Might have been a range. So here I'm going to stick with Fire Blast. Yeah, it was a range. Okay. So before we fight anything else, we're just going to go over here to Giovanni. Let's just test out how we do against his team. I'm going to go some Ice Punches here, I think. Ice Punch, nice. Ice Punch, nice. Ice Punch is like a 2-hitter here, but Nidoking doesn't do anything. We outspeed Nidoking, we get poisoned, but Ice Punch does the job. Ice Punch looks like a 2-hitter on Rhydon, and we win. Easy win. Come on, Giovanni. You were supposed to be good. The so-called greatest trainer in the world. We are poisoned though, so he is killing your eyeballs. Killing our eyeballs. He's like, don't talk trash on Giovanni. I'll burn your eyeballs out with flashing lights. Here we are going to put the whole rest of the team, all the HM mules, into the PC so that we can now get over here to rival number 6, but we may be blackout grinding here. I'm not sure. Here, I'm going to save the game. Let's go. Rival number 6. So here, first things first, I'm going to Thunder Punch here. I was hoping to paralyze it. Here, Ice Punch on Rhyhorn is perfectly fine. Gyarados, we can Thunder Punch. Nice. Here, Growlithe, Ice Punch. We freeze it. There we go. Now Alakazam, it goes Reflect, Ice Punch, Reflect again, Ice Punch, now Psychic. Oh, this is scary. Yeah, see, we did not win that first fight. Which makes me feel like, okay, we're going to be here grinding for a minute, guys. So this is the whole point, though. We pretty easily beat the first couple Pokemon on his team. And that makes me feel like, okay, the best strategy is just to grind here. You know, if we're beating this Gyarados in a 1-hitter, You know, we're always going to get through the Arcanine. We're never worried about that one. You know, so it really just comes down to when. Oh, we get the freeze on the Alakazam. Oh, and now Venusaur Fire Blast. Not quite a one-hitter, and he Razor Leafs me down. Oh man, if he doesn't go Razor Leaf there, I win. Or if we get the freeze or the critical hit, I guess I win. So here, Ice Punch. We freeze Pidgeot. Ice Punch here, no problem. Thunder Punch here, no problem. We're up to level 60 now. Here, Agility is fine. Here he goes Reflect. We get the freeze again on Alakazam, so we get through that one. Here I go Ice Punch just to, yeah, completely destroy Super Saiyajin Derp. Sorry, dude. You didn't have it. You didn't have the skills. The requisite skills to beat this Machamp. We're at an hour and 18 minutes right now. That's stupid. That is actually stupid. Okay, so I'm going to withdraw the team, and we're getting ready to go to Victory Road. First things first, though, I always go in these runs to the power plant. I know speedrunners just bypass this. They're like, oh, we'll just fight extra battles to get the levels. For me, no, this is always just part of my route. I don't care if it's not the fastest way. I'd rather have the extra rare candy and not have to grind as much against wild Pokemon. I really hate grinding against wild Pokemon trainers. Like, that to me is the least enjoyable part of Pokemon, honestly. Feel free to debate me on that, but I honestly just never have liked it. I used to have friends that would grind like crazy. And don't get me wrong, as a kid, I would grind because I thought I had to. But especially now as an adult, you know, jobs, wife, you know, all that stuff. It's like, I don't have time to grind, guys. I'm sorry. If I can avoid grinding by getting an extra rare candy here, I will. And if I can get the PP up, well, you know, then the answer's obvious. Okay, we'll put the last PP up into Ice Punch. Let's dig out of here. We have the max repels that we need, so we should be able to get through Victory Road pretty okay. Okay, but yeah, we're way ahead of where we were in Pokemon Yellow, but keep in mind, I was trying a little too hard to stay close to something like minimum battles there. So that's another factor. But man, in some ways, Pokemon Red and Blue truly is a lot easier than Pokemon Yellow. You know, especially like the Blaine section and whatnot. But here, let's make sure that we're using the max repels and that we've got Hitmonlee doing his job. Okay, so here we can get all this going. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. So here. All right. We are high enough level, of course, that the repels actually matter. Usually on minimum battles, one of the reasons why I turn off wild Pokemon is because the repels just don't work. And it takes so much time just running away from things that you're not ever going to fight anyway. You know, and the other workaround, of course, is to try to catch the highest leveled Pokemon in the current area. And then just use repels with that, and then you cut down the encounters quite a bit, but it's just so tedious that I just don't I prefer not to do that. You know, then you're adding a whole other luck-based thing of, okay, trying to catch the high-leveled Pokemon in the new area or from a different area to use for repel purposes. It just kind of gets annoying. So here, I'm going to withdraw from my PC some TMs that I stuck in here. This way we can just sell these for some money. We're just selling all the TMs for money, of course, so that we can buy what we actually want, which are the full restores. Okay, so here, let's just grab a couple full restores. And here, let's just go ahead and save for once right here. An hour and 22 minutes getting to the league. And let's see if we can beat Lorelei without using rare candies. Okay, here, Thunder Punch. This one's only going to use Rest against us because Smart AI. So we easily win that one. Okay, we paralyze this one. Now, this Slowbro's only going to use Amnesia against us, which is kind of trolly because it means that we're going to not be able to do as much damage. But here, Fire Blast. We'll follow with a Fire Punch, no problem. Here, Lapras. Thunder Punch. We get paralysis on it. It paralyzed me, though. He misses. Oh, we get through on the first attempt against Lorelei. Get wrecked. Here, let's just go full restore. Let's save the game. Let's fight Bruno. All right, so Bruno time. First things first, I'm going to go Ice Punch on this one. I'll go Fire Blast here, I think. Oh, we're just missing all the Fire Blasts. Here, Fire Blast on Hitmonlee is not quite strong enough to one-hit. Here, Ice Punch is the play there, obviously. Now I'm just going to Ice Punch on his Machamp. Submission did decent damage, but we take him down. Okay, we get to level 62 here. We're at a much lower level than we were in the last one. Here, I'm going to try to take on... Oops. Did I recover PP? No, I did not. So here, let's see Elixir, so that I actually have PP in my moves. Let's try Agatha. So here, there are some spots where I think that going for, like, Ice Punch is the play. Here, Haze. Okay. We're getting Hypnosis a lot, though. Dream Eater destroys us. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let the rest of the team get knocked out. Here. Here, I'm just trying to let the rest of the team get knocked out here. Okay, come on. Like, actually knock me out, please. There we go, finally. She's just like, I don't want to knock you out. I want to let you suffer. Okay, and Vaporeon comes out. We get confused. Now I'm going Sand Attack. Sand Attack is my only non-damaging move. Come on, knock this one out, please. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of Sand Attacks. Here, let's Tackle, since Tackle can't affect Ghosts. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put all of these HM Pokemon into the PC. We're only gonna use Savage here. So here we should be able to just keep buying full restores. I'm gonna buy as many as I can right now. Okay, so 7 more full restores. Here, let's save the game and let's just keep grinding against Lorelei and Bruno until we can finally get through Agatha. After I beat Agatha is probably where I'm gonna actually add on the whatchamacalls, the rare candies. Okay, here, nice. We're doing just fine there. Fire Blast here. We don't outspeed. We do burn this one though. she's super potions, so we knock that one out. Thunderbolt, or Thunder Punch, rather. Okay, Body Slam, no problem. Easy win. Really, Lorelei is no problem for this Pokemon, even with the special moves. Here, let's try Bruno. Ice Punch, obviously. Fire Blast here. Fire Blast here. Ice Punch. And now Fire Blast. Fire Blast. And here I guess I'll just go a Fire Punch to finish him off. Perfect, so we beat Bruno yet again. Back to Agatha. Let's just save right here, let's just see. I'm gonna try not to use PP restoration items as much as possible. Here, Ice Punch. We kind of want to get the freeze here. Okay, we do knock out the first Gengar. We get confused, but we knock out Golbat. Cool. Now we get put to sleep and we get Dream Eater down. Okay. No problem. No problem. Agatha, she's just gonna be Agatha, you know. But I'm intentionally doing this. This isn't because I have like a rule that I have to, you know, save the Elite Four or something like that. This is purely about the fact that I think the most effective way to level is to just grind here against the Elite Four members, because we're doing just fine against the first two. Oops, we missed the Fire Blast there. Okay, Thrash kind of sucks. Here, Blizzard. Not what I wanted to see, but I do still win. Okay. So Lorelei, she's just giving me the wins here. Okay. So here, let's save the game. Let's go ahead and fight against Bruno. Here, Ice Punch. Here, Fire Blast missed. Okay, but now it one-shots. Cool. We are one-shotting the Hitmons now at this level. Here, just going for some Ice Punches here on the Machamp. Nice. No problem. Here, let's go ahead and slam a full restore. I thought I had bought more full restores. Oh, I bought max potions. RIP. So, yeah, I spent all my money on max potions rather than full restores. Like a dummy. Okay, here, Dream Eater while we're awake is perfectly fine. Hypnosis missing, also perfectly fine. Here we knock out the first Gengar, so that's nice. We get Nightshaded, okay. Here, let's go up here, let's buy some full restores now instead. That's what we actually want. Okay, so back to Lorelei, back to the grind. Very interested to see at what point we become capable of winning this. You got to keep in mind, right? The reason that I'm grinding here is because, number one, like, Lance won't be hard, okay? Let's be clear about that. Lance will not be hard. But if we're struggling against Agatha, I think we're going to struggle against the champion. Just my opinion. But, oh, we got Frozen Solid here. Are you kidding me? Only reason we lose to Lorelei is a freeze. Terrible. We'll use a Fire Punch here. Fire Punch, nice. Thunder Punch. Fire Punch, cool. Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch. Okay, we knocked that one out. Fire Punch. He's a two-hitter here, it looks like, so that's fine. Thunder Punch. Okay, nice crit. And Thunder Punch finishes the job. Perfect. Okay. Here we have no reason not to just use a max potion, I think. Here, let's just fight Bruno. Ice Punch, nice. Come on, Fire Blast. Does the job, cool. Come on, Fire Blast. There it does. Okay. Fire Punch. Looks like a 3-hitter here. No problem. No problem at all. Bruno, cakewalk. As we would expect. Okay, so here, let's try Agatha again. Okay. Dream Eater while we're awake. That's always a very welcome sight. Here, let's see if Fire Blast will knock that one out. It does. Let's just see. Fire Blast. Oh, we miss. Of course. That's the problem with Fire Blast. It has the chance to miss. Okay. We burn this one. We do knock out Arbok, though. Okay, we're out of PP there. And Nightshade will finish us off. We knocked out 3 of her Pokemon that time. But yeah, I just think we probably need more levels. Here, Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch, cool. Thunder Punch. Okay, we'll just stick with the Thunder Punches here. Okay, still a 2-hitter there. Let's go Fire Punch here on Jinx. Okay, so we get through that just fine. Thunder Punch is still a 3-hit KO here on Lapras, but she Super Potions, so we win. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's save the game here. Let's fight against Bruno. So Ice Punch obviously is the lead. Here, Fire Blast, because it's one-shotting. We're up to level 69, nice. Ice Punch. And here I'm just gonna stick with, here, let's Fire Punch him actually. There we go. Easy win, nice. Here, let's just save right here. Let's try Agatha again. Got a Gen 1 miss with Thunder Punch there. Okay. And we knock ourselves out in confusion. Like, Agatha is just gonna be Agatha, guys. Just plain and simple. Agatha is gonna be Agatha. Thunder Punch, not quite a 1-hitter there, but we do knock that one out in 2 hits. Okay. Okay. Okay, 2... Oh, not quite a 2-hitter there, but we'll knock that one out. Okay, Fire Punch. This might be reaching the point where Fire Blast is actually a one-shot there on the Jinx, but I'm going to save the Fire Blast for later. Okay, so easy win. Cool. Let's get up here against Bruno, where Ice Punch is fine. Gonna stick with Fire Blast here against the Hitmons. I just want to get the 1-hitter if I can. Oh, look at this. We're just missing every single one. Fire Punch here. The X defense does not matter. Leer does not matter. Perfect. Okay. And yes, I'm fully aware that I have the rare candies in the bag. I'm just not using them yet. Like I said, once I get through Agatha, that's when I think I'll use them. That's when I think they make the most sense. Here, we managed to knock out the Gengar. That was nice. Wing attack sucks. Okay. But we get through there. We're outspeeding Haunter at this point. Okay, so we get through that one. See if Fire Blast will do the job here. Not quite, but we miss Glare, so that's fine. And now Ice Punch. We get Toxic here. So now we're definitely on a timer. And I don't think we have enough HP. Oh god. That looks like we could have almost gotten through. Okay, we're getting pretty close, clearly. Close enough that with the right luck, we will get through that fight. Okay. Okay. It's a 2-hitter. Okay, we get the range there. Let's just see. Fire Blast does now one-shot on the Jinx. So, for the sake of preserving PP, we'll do that. Okay. Here, let's just fight Bruno. Ice Punch. Come on. Fire Blast, okay. We're up to level 72 now. Ice Punch. Come on, Fire Blast. Here we'll just Thunder Punch to finish him off. Cool. Okay, here we can just drop a Max Potion again. We're still just trying to, beat Agatha without using PP restoration items yet. Okay, that was an easy win. We're getting closer in speed. Oh, now we froze this one. So here I think we can just spam Thunder Punch until we win. Cool. We are still outspeeding Haunter, which is nice. We get put to sleep though, and we lose. Okay. Still getting better, getting closer. But yeah, this is where I think Alakazam, once again, will have a pretty big chance to catch up. On the basis that it's just not going to struggle as much. It's not going to be as worried about like Dream Eater from Agatha, for example, right? And it's going to have Dig, which is super effective. So that should be a fine fight for it. Okay, here we beat Lorelei yet again. We're just getting levels. We're up to level 73 at this point. So here, let's just see how much does a normal punch do. Like a 2-hit KO here. Here, that's fine. We'll keep some Fire Blasts for Agatha instead. And there we go. We beat Bruno, no problem. Here, let's just save again. Let's fight Agatha. I'm not even going to heal because I'm pretty close to full health. Don't think it's going to come back to bite me. Could. Here, we get confused. Okay, but we do knock that one out. Ice Punch, not quite a 1-hitter, but it is a 2-hitter. We freeze the Haunter here, so we'll just finish that one off. Let's go Fire Blast right here. Not quite enough for a 1-hitter, but it is a 2-hitter yet again. Here, we hit ourselves in confusion. Okay. Getting closer. Getting closer indeed. Just gaining levels, guys. Like, that's one of the things, right? Agatha's never gonna be, like, perfectly consistent. Oh, this has been an amazing set so far. Okay, this one is like a 2-hit KO now. If we can just get the second hit off. Oh, we just missed the range. No, we get wrecked. The paralysis, and we didn't get the range to 2-shot on the Lapras there. So here we're getting some 1-shots now. Not everything, but some things are becoming 1-hit KOs here. Get to level 75 now. This is looking like a 2-hit KO. Yeah. These levels, they are starting to rack up and have meaningful impacts on the fights. So Ice Punch here, obviously. Here, let's go for a Thunder Punch. Okay, he copies me, of course. But those are 2-hitters. Ice Punch here. Okay. And we'll go Fire Punch here. We're looking for the burn to lower his attack if we can, but yeah, we get through. No problem, no problem. So here we're just, kind of grinding up. Here, let's save. Let's fight Agatha here. Okay, so I think we start off with the Ice Punch. We get put to sleep and immediately Dream Eatered and Nightshaded. Yeah, we might not be getting anything here. Yeah, we get knocked out immediately. Let's just see. We've got a little bit of money, so I'm going to buy a couple of full restores here, just so we have them later. You know, it's just clear that for the first two members, we really don't need anything else. We're perfectly fine here, just as we are. Oh, we even outspeed Jinx now. This is stupid. We just need to actually hit Thunder Punch, crit. We're getting through that easily now. Okay. Okay, here Ice Punch. Let's go for a Fire Punch here. Ooh, we get the range. Get the range there. Ooh, we're getting very close to just dominating this team completely. Fissure can't affect us, obviously, because we're a higher level and we outspeed anyway. Here, let's do a little test. Let's just see if I drop all the rare candies right here, how do we go? Right, because we're going to get up to level 88 with these. So here we go, Agatha time. Let's just see how she goes. Here, Fire Blast. We are outspeeding, so that's an easy two-hitter. Ice Punch, nice. Ice Punch and Ice Punch, okay. Here, Fire Blast on Arbok, cool. Fire Blast here. She Nightshades, but Fire Blast finishes the job. So yeah, level 88, we can clearly get through that. That doesn't look too inconsistent either. Let's see Elixir right here. Let's use a max potion very quickly. Let's save the game. Let's get into this fight. Now, this should pretty much be a free fight at this point because Thunder Punch is going to one-shot there. The Dragonairs won't attack us anyway, so we can just, you know, Ice Punch there. Aerodactyl doesn't use flying type moves in this version, so Ice Punch will just take that down. And then we've got 4 times super effective Ice Punch there. So, easy win. Here, let's heal up. Let's also max Elixir here. Let's see if we can beat the champion or not. Okay, so champion leads off with Pidgeot. Ice Punch is not a one-hit KO here. Okay, so that's the first, like, bad sign. We're still outsped by Alakazam. It is a 2-hit KO. Here, Ice Punch on the Rhydon. Here, Thunder Punch on the Gyarados. Here, Ice Punch, Ice Punch, Ice Punch. So that's fine. Venusaur, Ice Punch, and Ice Punch. So it turns out we got a very good range there on the champion's Alakazam for it to not even attack us. I'm kind of interested now just to see, right? So here, let's reset very quickly because I'm just interested in this. If we get hit by the Alakazam, what does this actually look like here? So here, well, Ice Punch still there. Still a 2-hit KO here. Okay. Here, Ice Punch. He goes Reflect. Psybeam does pretty huge amounts of damage. And yeah, we got taken down pretty low here. We can still Thunder Punch and guarantee a one-shot there. Here, Ice Punch, Ice Punch, Ice Punch. So we still get through, but it's really close. We can see, like, if we get a worse range there. Sorry, I'm gonna do this just a couple times just for testing. We already saw that we won at about a minute or an hour 44, but right. So we can get the range to one-shot there, but we're outsped. We get Psybeamed, and Psychicked, and we can actually lose there. If he doesn't use a Reflect, we can actually lose there on the Alakazam. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to check. Is this perfectly consistent at this level? No, it is not. We can actually still lose against the Alakazam here at this point. So here I'm just going to beat him one more time just so that we can finish. I don't know that that's a super likely scenario for him to go 3 in a row. Here he reflects turn 1. We get the freeze. So here we've obviously already won this fight, I think. Gyarados, Thunder Punch is going to be a one-hitter. Arcanine can't really do anything. Yeah. And here on the Venusaur, Fire Blast is a one-hit KO. So yeah, we can easily win at this level, but it's not a guaranteed win. The Alakazam can still beat us at level 89 or level 88 at that point. So that's just incredibly interesting to me personally, that even at level 88, this Machamp is not completely consistent against the champion. The Pidgeot is still a range with a move like Ice Punch or Thunder Punch. And then the Alakazam, if it just goes Psybeam, Psychic, beats us. Obviously, if it gets a critical hit with any of those, which it has a high crit chance, beats us. So we need at least one Reflect, and we need for it not to get a crit. If it gets a crit, we're probably just dead anyway. A Psychic critical hit probably is still one-shotting us. After that, we're cruising. So Agatha was a wall, and you know that champion, he's not 100% consistent. That's basically the longest short of it. But there were a few other takeaways here. Rival 5 was more of a wall, which makes sense. I've said many times, I think that Rivals 3, 4, and 5 are harder in Pokemon Red and Blue than they are in Pokemon Yellow. It flips when you get to Rivals 6. I think that's where they start to be balanced. But depending on the type of the Pokemon, you know, he's going to be hard in every version, but, you know, that's where it just kind of starts to depend on your Pokemon's typing and his exact movesets. Obviously, Blaine and Giovanni are much easier in Pokemon Red and Blue. I also stand by, I think Koga in most cases is easier in Pokemon Red and Blue. Sabrina is quite a bit harder. We got really lucky on that Sabrina fight, just gotta say. Now, we did manage sub 2 hours, so I'm pretty happy with this result overall. I'm gonna do the physical moves Alakazam next. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if it can match up to this or not. So I'm gonna end this one right here and get to Alakazam. Let's go.